More than the 8
Move. What? What did I tell you about that shit?
Serial killer.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you'll find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. New season of NFL football this year. Offense 2023 on EA Sports. From deep in the end zone, he's bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First down run, he gets maybe 3. Second and 7.
Hey, man, be still. Y'all keep jumping.
Back to throw. They're staring at a 4th down. First, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Powell going to go for it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. And he stopped immediately there. Montez Sweat with a tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because there's good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. An option handoff given to Conner. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. sacked right around the 17. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, these two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was a defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title.
Chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And I'm looking at Washington. They could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year and the other 3 teams in their division did, Washington finished 500 at 8-1. They could make a jump.
Powell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. A give left side to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Howell. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Robinson. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell, escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Sam Howell. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point by Sly is up and good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Murray looking to change the play here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. How many speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 13.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. And now they'll shift things around. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, 50 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. When you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
To throw is Murray. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders' touchdown. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Murray. Rolling to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Going with their tight end on fourth. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Murray now on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On second down, here's Murray. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Reynolds. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Murray changing the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Finding Ertz again. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. And
he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Cardinals 6.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a let's just say it's been unusual.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Murray a give. This is counter. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Murray now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Connor on the read option. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. There he goes, left side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
He'll try and run forward with Counter. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. And that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll settle the throw. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. 23 yards to pick up there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Robinson up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't be a hero. Just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him. And he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. #1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. #2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Give him 10 yards there. Murray now. Flushed out right. Down the right sideline. He's into space past the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. First down, Murray to Connor on the check down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Murray to air it out again. And his throw is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion brings us 1 step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They'll try and run the option. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Washington, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the defending NFC champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Habits, they can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead,
yeah, I can now. What's up?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
He might be hurt.
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put it in the playbook. So as you said,
updated, whoever was hurt before the season started, that's what was hurt. But I'm missing 2 of my best corners too, but them niggas gone for 10 weeks, so you got to check that shit.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here, because it's a different team they're facing, but they watched the film.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jordan Davis in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back to what we've been seeing when schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them.
That's all D-line.
It's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, they gave it out of bounds. Wow. Wow. God damn. That's tough. That's fucking tough. That's fucking tough.
Pick up 1 first down on this drive.
Oh, that's fucking tough.
Away from their own goal line, but not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Nah, that should have been a catch.
So
I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit was
for
tough.
Minnesota. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 36.
Oh, run around.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes
like
for 8.
fucking hurts.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah, you got to go in that practice shit and take out full pass and split your carries with the bench players.
They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he fights forward for a nice 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Look at this defense for the Vikings.
You gotta
be tough to throw on, no doubt.
You gotta go in there and put your players in that you want to upgrade.
They were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, Hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not
It's a
before
linebacker there. I gotta go. He's the linebacker there.
on 3rd down.
That ain't a line.
28.
Oh, I thought that nigga big than the bitch. I thought that was a linebacker.
10 at the 27.
Ass back.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Damn, it's letting me pick mine. That's crazy. Man, on that fucker. Keep switching. That bitch right up the middle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3rd and 5. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Which one?
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the
I mean, if
false
niggas
start,
don't want to
3rd
play
and
with
10.
rules, I mean, we can do that too. It's just shit. I just didn't want niggas complaining. Because niggas will spam and play like a motherfucker.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Get out the way.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
I just didn't want to hurt niggas.
From the gun, here's Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
But I do let niggas go for it on 4th. Well, no, I think if you're under 4th and 5, you can go for it anywhere. If you pass the 50, you can go for it anytime you want to. So shit.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
I ain't got too many rules. Shit. Make it a little decent for the money we're playing for. Shit.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, no, we supposed to run by this big
And he's going to be
motherfucker.
taken down right at the line. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Bro, they keep audible into the wrong fucking play. What the fuck?
Swift going to try up the
That ain't
middle.
even that shit. It's just the pass play I'm trying to pick. Every time I hit my R2 button to adjust my receiver, it make me audible instead of adjusting the damn receiver.
Rushing touchdown on the year.
I think Mag gonna have to hit another update for that shit.
As they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
See, shit, I ain't even want the fuck.
Kenny Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
The niggas I'm gambling with when I play them, one of the niggas like the Cowboys. Some shit, I jumped in the same division he was in. I wanted the fucking Chiefs. I
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action now. Cousins.
Oh, I missed. Fuck, that's me and I missed.
For him to bring in, it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That shit locked up too. I'm adjusting to that shit.
Osborne motions left. To throw is Cousins.
Oh, blow him up. Yes.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on third down, that pass laid down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win.
Davis,
sometimes you over game plan, overthink things,
him.
get back to what works.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's gone. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That's good for 28 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
God damn, Ravens beat the Bengals 63-44. Shit.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. It's now 14-0. after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Pick. Let's get it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's in. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
Week 3,
so a
week
nice
4,
pickup by 2 entities. One, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy has him on their team.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
I ain't even
now
in.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nah, you got more than just Jefferson over there.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st and 10,
Cousins. Come on, let's get it.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. 4 yards lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch the lead to 28-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Cousins steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. They've not been able to get anything good in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea?
Nah, I'm not talking to you. I'm on the phone, bro. I'm on the phone. Oh.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more.
I blitz with everybody, brother. We can play after this if you want to, and I'll random pick. It'll be the same thing. And speaking, how you speaking on the blitz? This is I told everybody before the season started. I think the Dolphins is gonna win the whole Super Bowl because that nigga. I got some of this from that nigga, and he way better than me at that shit. My partner Isaiah. That's who I ain't gonna lie. I stole my blitz package from his ass. I couldn't do shit with it. I had to learn how to stop the shit.
Back now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting
that
set
nigga
for
blitz
quarter
package
number 3
way
here.
better than mine. Nigga, he blitzing any formation. I told you I ain't beat this nigga yet. Nigga, he's 7-0 versus me.
As the third quarter gets underway.
But I done got better though. Like my last 3 games versus that nigga, he only won by like 3 points. So I fuck up at the end.
Hindsight probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Shit, it's a bunch of real competition. Real competition. He played the Rams. Pay me. Put the money in the pot, and I'll let him in. I'll boot the big. And I'll go somewhere and get the Eagles up.
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down, and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it.
Wild card. What team is he? I'm in the wild card. What team is he in the wild card? I don't think I played the Bucks.
And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield.
I'm the Broncos. I'm the Broncos. If I played them, I beat them. We lost 2 games. Them other games I already lost, but I don't think I played the Bucks though.
Might have
like
to start
I
digging in
don't.
our second half blowout material. They'll stay on the ground.
God damn, 22 is fast.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard
Nah, we
line.
can. I don't run from no smoke. We can for sure play.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the
Nah,
line of
I don't think I played. I seen the
Back-to-back
name. I don't think I played
losses,
him.
and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Nah, I told you that nigga
exactly
on
what this defense needs
PlayStation
here
4. He
early in
ain't
the
that
second
shit.
half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime
got
adjustments,
the
what they
cross
talked
shit.
about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
He's going deep for Brown.
Brown, let's go, Brown.
And
Ah,
that
he
will
dropped
be
it. Why you can't go get it? I'm in the game.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th
50, I got
down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball
Yeah,
in the
send
air.
that nigga my
Never gave up.
PSN. Nah, I'll play
Conversion
that
on his
nigga after
man
this.
and broke the play up.
Shit.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
We can. I'm in the 3rd quarter right now. Oh. That ain't nothing special. I beat him by 32. Boy, you won 2 games in 2 months, nigga. Boy, you ain't won a game in 2 months until last night. Shut up,
next
nigga.
drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do
He got
what
the momentum.
precious few teams have done in NFL history.
Why that's
try
not
to come
a
back
hit?
from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never,
playing
right?
in our
Because if
shit.
you're on an
The
NFL
Eagles.
roster, that's how you have to think. You can always
The
come
Vikings.
back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
They call a flag on me for hitting. Oh my God.
It wasn't enough to put someone away.
Mac
That being
94.
said,
I
this
don't
task
know.
is near
He's pretty
impossible.
cool,
Let's
though.
face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Didn't wait on me to go get it. Nah, what'd he say? I heard he picked like the Saints. What'd he do?
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And quickly, they get to the line.
Well, I only finished one league, and I made it to the Super Bowl, the game before the Super Bowl with the Bucks in a weak-ass league.
2nd down, Cousins. Catch is made by Harry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one
League,
down
so I
just shy
can't
of the
say I
20.
make it in every
Big
one.
yardage after the
But the
catch.
one I
That
did
lines
play,
up
I
going
made it,
for
goddamn.
36. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll roll him out right.
Pick under. What the fuck? Oh my God, that's a pick.
It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jalen Naylor, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
He say now, yeah, inbox it down.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Oh, I'm a stream it, nigga. We gonna see. Don't let cause you beat his ass go to your head.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
You beat me by 20, nigga. I kick the Bengals user and put you in this bitch.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead.
That boy ain't even gonna win the game, so I ain't even gonna entertain that.
1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going
Yeah,
deep for
AJ.
Brown. They've got his man complete. A big play there for Philly. 45
That
yards.
nigga say he gonna beat me by 30. That shit funny.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
He
And
put
sees
70. I
his
thought
way
nobody put
forward.
70 on you, so 2 niggas will put 70 on you.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't
No,
been
I
his
wasn't
so
even
far.
counting him because that nigga cheated and he got 70 at halftime. I was talking about me and that nigga. So 3 niggas will put 70 on you. Now I'm gonna count it.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. That one goes for
Nah,
13
this
yards
shit, you got to go pick that shit yourself. It's time that you fuck. I just had a pick a while ago that I fucked up.
Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So he fakes, spike, miss, and they score. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run on first down with Akers. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They go play action. Cousins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
To throw, Cousins. Throw left side, and Osborne has it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up second and 3 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Minnesota.
They'll run here with Akers. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now an option play on second down. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 83 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnover.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to 24.
38. Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So it's a victory there for the Philadelphia Eagles. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Philadelphia, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.